Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're continuing our Minnesota Twins franchise here today. We're in episode 236, season number 5, games 33 through 35 on the road against the Kansas City Royals. It's a 3-game series. In the month of May, we're 2-2 after finishing 14-13 in April. We are second in the AL Central. And down in the bottom right, you see our matchup with the Royals. Batting is the 4 numbers on the left. Pitching is the 4 on the right. We are split in the batting. 2 categories go to us, 2 to the Royals. We own 3 categories in pitching to 1 for the Royals. The Royals have the edge in home runs given up. KC is 4th in the American League Central at 13-18. We are 17-15 and in second place. Kyle Gibson will start game 1 here for us. It's his 7th start of the year, a 4.41 ERA, and Mike Minor's having himself a pretty good year for the Royals. Making his 7th start, he's 3-1 with a 2.45 ERA and a 1.36 whip. Very respectable from Mike Minor. All right, first inning, this is Brandon Drury sitting on a 9-game hitting streak with 2 outs and the bases loaded. Delivery from Gibson. This one's grounded. Seeing I single through the right side. That's going to score 1. And a second one will touch the plate as the throw is up the first base line. It's 2-0. Royals with the lead here in the first inning. We've had some rough first innings. For whatever reason, our pitchers haven't been able to settle down, and they're getting tagged in the first inning of a lot of games. Third inning now. This is Wilmer Flores with the bases loaded and 1 out facing Mike Minor. 38th pitch of the night for Minor, and he's going to ground into the 4-6-3 double play to end the inning and get the Royals out of the jam. So middle of 3, it's 2-0. Kansas City here at Kauffman Stadium, the K. Eric Hosmer still playing for the Royals in our franchise. Might be a lifer here in Kansas City. Unlike real life, here he delivers one into left center. It's cut off by Buxton. Runner rounding third, heading to the plate. Has some pretty good wheels. Here comes the play, and it's not in time. Run comes in to score. Hosmer with the RBI double. At the end of 3, the Royals lead at 3-0. We go to the 4th inning here at the K. This is Mariano Morales, the leadoff hitter for the Royals, with a runner on second and 2 outs. Ground ball backhanded by Arenado. Here comes the throw, and he gets the speedy Morales out at first. Love having Nolan Arenado anchoring the hot corner over there for us. End of the 4th inning, KC up 3-0. We go to the 5th. Chasen Shreve comes in now, making his 14th appearance. 9 innings on the season. He has 6 holds. Trying to get out of a bases-loaded jam with 1 out and Brandon Drury at the plate. Looking for another ground ball double play here, and he lifts one to left. Drury with the drive. Should be deep enough to get the run in. Here comes the throw from Mark Kirby, and it is up the third base line. And another run comes in to score. Chasen Shreve gives up the out. Or gives up the run. 4-0 Minnesota at the end of the 5th. We go to the 6th inning. 4-0 Kansas City. We go to the 6th inning. This is Eric Hosmer with runners on first and second. Royals still leading 4-0. Hosmer, ground ball straight up the box. It's going to get through. 1 runner rounding third, coming to the plate. And the throw is not in time. It's 5-0 Kansas City in the 6th. 10 hits to 3 for the Royals. Mike Minor doing his thing. 7th inning. Mike Minor still on the hill facing Francisco Cervelli. Byron Buxton stands at first. A runner also at second. And Cervelli lines it down the third base line into left field. Runner coming around third and scoring. It's an RBI single for Francisco Cervelli, and we're finally on the board here. 6-1, Miguel Sano now in the top of the 8th with a runner on first and 2 outs. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's driven to center field. This one has a chance. Anytime Miguel Sano squares one up, it's got a chance, but this one is going to be run down in the gap. We go to the 9th inning. Joaquim Soria on to try to clean this one up. It's not a save situation, facing Delino DeShields Jr. 1 for 3 on the day, 1 home run on the season, and Delino DeShields lifts this one to left. It could be home run number 2, and it is gone into the bullpen. Delino DeShields, home run number 3, He hit one in one of the games that we didn't have highlights for. 3rd home run of the year for DeShields. But the Royals win at 6-2. They lead the season series 3-1. So we've had a pretty solid season so far. We're sitting at 17-16. But we've struggled with the Royals. Raymond Fuentes went 4 for 5 with 2 doubles and 2 singles, but he scored like 3 or 4 runs. I seemed like number 34 was crossing the plate a whole bunch in that game. All right, let's move to the second game of this 3-game series. Jose De Leon making start number 7. He's 4-1 with a 2.70 ERA. Got roughed up a little bit by the Blue Jays in his last start. And Joe Nelson, the flame-throwing righty for the Royals, will start for them. He's got a high 6.67 ERA and a ridiculous 1.96 whip. And we get this one underway here in the first. Jose De Leon facing Cole Calhoun with runners on first and second and 1 out. And Cole Calhoun's going to rip it to center. That's going to drop in front of Buxton. And 1 run is going to come around and score easily. Calhoun ends up at second as Buxton overthrows the cutoff guy. Brandon Drury now at the plate. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Royals up 1-0. Runners on second and third. And this one's going to be ripped into right. Here's Raimel Tapia up with the throw. Relay. And it is in time. No, they call him safe. Let's see. He didn't get the tag in. Cole Calhoun comes in to score. It looked like the throw beat him, but the tag did not. Alex Gordon at the plate now. 3-0 Royals. This one into left. It's going to drop in front of Eddie Rosario, I believe that went toppling over. This one's into the corner. Runner's going to run for days. It's going to be a triple. Maybe a double and an error on Rosario for letting that one skip past him. Nope, they call it a triple. Alex Gordon with an RBI triple. It's 4-0 Kansas City, looking to win the first 2 games of this series. We go to the third now. This is Salvador Perez. Nobody on with 2 outs. Bottom of the third, Jose De Leon struggling for the second time in a row. Ground ball left side. This is Arenado. Plants his back foot, fires across the diamond for the out. End of the third, KC up 4-0. We go to the 4th inning now. Do the Twins have a comeback in them? Joe Nelson facing Raimel Tapia with the bases loaded and 2 outs, an 0-2 count. Tapia lifts this one to right, and it's going to be a harmless can of corn out there. Catch is made by, I believe it's Cole Calhoun or Brandon Drury, one of those two, out in right. I think it's Drury, actually. Here's Brandon Drury, speak of the devil. Brandon Drury with nobody on, nobody out. And he's going to rip this one to the gap. Buxton giving chase, and he is not going to get there. Not for a lack of effort, though. Brandon Drury into second, and Byron Buxton is going to come up hurt on the play. Oh, dear. So Buxton's going to have to be removed from the game from that reckless dive out there. That's Byron Buxton to a T out there, getting himself hurt with a reckless dive that had no chance. Raul Mondesi at the plate now. It's 4-0 Kansas City. Runners on the corners with 1 out. Ground ball left side. Arenado to second. Jace Peterson to first. Got it. So we turn 2 to get out of that inning. It's 4-0 Kansas City at the end of the 4th. We go to the 6th inning now. Miguel Sano with nobody on, nobody out. On a 1-2 count from Joe Nelson. Oh my goodness, he crushed that one. A fastball left up from Joe Nelson, and Miguel Sano pounded it. 106-mile-per-hour exit velocity. That is the 17th home run for your American League home run leader so far this season. He also leads in RBIs. It's 4-1 Kansas City. Raimel Tapia with his second chance with the bases loaded. This time he's going to ground it through the hole on the right side. 1 run comes in to score. And a second will stop at third. It's 4-2. We've cut this lead in half here in the 6th inning. Evan Marshall now comes in for the Royals, making his 15th appearance. Facing Nolan Arenado with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Chance to do some serious damage here for the Twins. Here's the delivery. Nolan Arenado to left! And that one is going to be gone. A grand slam for Nolan Arenado. And that's going to flip this game upside down. That is what we paid Arenado the big bucks to come in and do. 6-4 now, Twins. In the 6th inning, we go to the 7th. Here is Eddie Rosario. 1 out. Nobody on. Rosario, drive to right. That one's got a chance. And that one is gone. Eddie Rosario with a solo home run. 7th on the season for Eddie. He's quietly having a good year, kind of overshadowed by Miguel Sano. Nolan Arenado's your player of the game, though, with the grand slam. He went 3 for 4. Twins win at 7-4. Royals lead the season series 3-2. Arenado, 4 RBIs on the day. Miguel Sano with a home run and an RBI. Eddie Rosario with a home run and an RBI. Raimel Tapia drove in one as well for us. All right, let's move on to the third and final game of this 3-game series. We are at 18-16. We're going to finish this series regardless of whether this is a win or a loss with an above 500 record. Chad Bettis, our 5th starter in our rotation, making his 7th start of the year. He's 1-1 with a 6.91 ERA. We might be looking for a new number 5 starter if he doesn't change things here. We're facing Brent Honeywell. He's got a 6.06 ERA, so we might have some runs scored in this game. Both pitchers have pretty high ERAs. All right, Salvador Perez at the plate in the bottom of the first inning. 2 on, 2 outs. Here's the delivery from Chad Bettis, and he gets the big fella to strike out. End of the first, no score here in Kansas City, Kauffman Stadium. It's the rubber match of this 3-game series. Royals took the first one, Twins took the second one. Here's Raymond Fuentes at the plate with the runner on third. He's going to ground it up the middle. It's going to get through the hole and into center field. 1 run comes in to score. Fuentes has wills. He's heading to second with an RBI double for Raymond Fuentes. It's 1-0 Kansas City. Eric Hosmer now with a walk back in the first inning. Runner on second and 1 out. Hosmer chops one up the middle. It's going to get through. Here comes the throw from Delino to Shields. Buxton is out. He was put on the 10-game injured list, and he should be back after that. Had like a broken metacarpal in his hand or something like that. Shouldn't take too long for that to heal up. Here's Jace Peterson now at the plate. He drives one to right with runners on second and third. That's going to drive in at least 2, and it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double. A 2-run double ties the game at 2. Delino to Shields at the plate now, top of the 4th, with Jace Peterson on second, and Delino to Shields is going to dump one into center. Peterson will come home and score, give the Twins a 3-2 lead. Middle of the 4th, 3-2 Minnesota. Let's move to the 5th. Miguel Sano. Are we looking at home run number 18 here with runners on first and second? Miguel Sano tags this one deep to left center. That one is back. It's gone. Miguel Sano has just hit home run number 18. This one went 438 feet, and it's a 3-run shot to left center. That chases the Royals pitcher from the game. Brad Hand will come in to face Delino to Shields. Twins leading 6-2. Runners on the corners with 2 outs, and to Shields with a line drive back up the middle. It's 7-2 Twins now. Putting a lot of runs on the board here in the last couple of series against the Blue Jays and the Royals. We go to the 6th inning. Alex Gordon at the plate, still facing Chad Bettis, who's thrown 83 pitches. Ground ball right up the box. That should score a run. Here comes the runner rounding third. The throw from Delino to Shields is going to be cut off and relayed, and they got in. It was Mario Calero who cut that one off and then made the relay throw to the plate. And Carlos Paulino, the backup catcher, was there to tag him out. We go to the 7th inning as Shane Ashley, the silver mullet, comes in. Making his 13th appearance, he's facing Mariano Morales. With nobody on and nobody out, here's a ground ball. Left side, nope, line drive. Wilmer Flores makes the catch. Now we've got Raymond Fuentes at the plate. He's 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. 0-2 delivery from the silver mullet. Swung on and missed by Fuentes. And that's the 2nd out of the 7th. Now we have Eric Hosmer. All 3 of these hitters were lefties. That's why Shane Ashley's on the hill. And Eric Hosmer strikes out swinging. 7-3 at the end of 7. And the Twins go on to win at 9-5. All right, season series is all tied up at 3 apiece. It'll be ongoing. We'll play 19 this year with the Royals. And we're tied at 3 after the first 6. All right. Eddie Rosario, 3 for 5 with a home run and 2 doubles. Mariano Morales had a triple for The Royals, Raymond Fuentes, 3 for 5 with 2 doubles. Let's look at the American League standings here to close this one out. The Yankees at 25-11, the Red Sox at 19-16 are tied for that second wild card spot with us. We are also 19-16. The Tigers lead the Central. The Angels have leapfrogged the Rangers in the West, and the Rangers would be your top wild card team at 20-16. The Angels are 21-13. And I believe we play the Angels next. So they're coming in playing really good baseball so far this season. All right, that's it for Minnesota Twins franchise. It's episode 236 on MLB The Show 20. It's Mama's Basement Sportscape.